I've been in relationships that, ooh, you see that, the lightning. What's crazy is that we are talking about energy today, and a lot of energy is happening outside right now. The way the thunder is rolling, I'm like, am I even gonna be able to get through this video without things cutting out around here? Because I'm pretty sure I felt the ground shake. Okay, crazy. But anyways, welcome back. It's your girl Tasha. I'm not sure if you're new here, but yes, welcome. Your girl has been experiencing some changes in her life, and I just felt it would be better for me to come on here and just share a lot of my life experiences with you guys and shed light on things that I wish for me I had an outlet to go to understand what was going on around me, and just to understand myself a little bit better, because I feel that now that I'm in my 30s that I've come to the realization of a lot of things now that I have grown and I have kids and I've been in relationships that, ooh, you see that, the lightning. So I'm saying, like, it's crazy, but we gonna get through this today, you guys, because what's crazy is that we are talking about energy today, and a lot of energy is happening outside right now. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but I'm just gonna trust the process right now and know that there is a reason why all of this is happening. I've been noticing a lot about myself, and I want to just create a space on here where we can talk. Today we gonna talk about energy. Energy is very important, and I feel like that's not enough to say. Like, energy is very important. Energy is big. Energy, when it comes to people and their energy, and the fact that not everybody has good energy and not everybody has a vibe about them. There's going to be people and there's going to be situations where we have to really and truly protect our energy. We have to really be mindful as to who we give our energy to and to what we put our energy in. I just want to I don't know, unpack like what's been going on with me lately. I've been really focused on myself, and I've been really observant. Not that I wasn't observant before, but I speak less and I listen more these days, especially in situations where I feel like it was sent to drain my energy and to rob me from my peace and to just interrupt me, because a lot of people, they walk around very empty, and certain people have a certain light, a shining, glistening over them that wasn't just meant for everybody. But certain people that are just takers and are sent by, I want to say, spirit that is not so stable, will be, when I say who, you have to be careful of who would take your energy and want to be around you just to use it all up, so that at the end of the day you have none. So you're probably wondering, like, what's really going on around me? Why is it I know I have so much potential, but at the end of the day everybody else around me is doing so great, and then me, not a lot is happening for me. I'm not getting the job I want. I'm not in the relationships I want to be in. I'm super lonely. I'm tired when it comes to dealing with things that are to benefit myself. But I notice that I'm able to help X, Y, and Z with their task. And then at the end of the day, there is nothing left for me. And that's because you do have to be careful where you extend yourself, who you extend yourself to. So it has a lot to do with the boundaries that you set and what is going to take up all your energy. Just because you have a lot of willpower in you, a lot of knowledge in you, a lot of good vibes in you, doesn't mean you go dish it out to everybody else, because by the time you get to it, there's none left, and that's unfair to yourself. And then sometimes you end up beating yourself up because of it. Not that it's wrong. You should help others, you should be there for others, but you should also make sure that you fuel yourself if anything, first before you go out and fuel into everybody else. Because sometimes the people that give, they'll have a lot getting back from the outside world, because like I said, not everybody has something to give. There are people who are just takers. I realized that growing up, I did give a lot of my energy to the wrong people. Even when you're on social media, when I'm on social media, I have had times where I've just spent too long on certain sites, on certain apps, and I have to give myself a time limit, because that itself can drain your energy. That time I could have been using to build myself, learn something, reading a book, writing in my journal. I'm taking it and I'm putting it, my time, into things, and then I don't have time to go do that task that was important to me. What do I get from it? Most of the times it is nothing, okay? It is just the satisfaction of being a people pleaser. Most of the time that person doesn't even, like, they don't have nothing to do back for you. They can't provide you with any good or nothing. That's why a lot of good people, they even get taken advantage of, because they're just so used to being good. They're just so used to giving. They're not even used to taking for a second. You know, and it's not even about being a taker. It's about knowing that it's okay to receive something that you would give somebody else. I've always been a people pleaser. I would always make sure that everybody was okay. I would always make sure that if somebody needed me to do something, that I will set time aside and I will say, you know what, I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do it properly. I'm gonna research it even if I don't know how to do it. And then when I was getting that love back, it felt so strange, but it felt so good. At the end of the day, I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to it coming back to me. And now that I'm used to it coming back to me, I realize, okay, I need to put my energy into the things that benefit me at the end of the day, and we can benefit each other. And so I don't feel so drained. I don't feel so useless to myself. Because you can have people in your life that actually mean positive for you. You just have to be mindful as to who you let in there, and you have to set your boundaries with certain people so that you don't let the wrong people in there, so that you don't keep the wrong people in there to drain you. It's like a superpower, okay? Because when people notice that you have a good light on you and that you're just different, it could be like a blessing and a curse. Not everything and everyone around you is going to be happy about that, because you are different. They don't have that light on them like you do. You walk into a room and you just shine differently because your energy, your vibe, your aura is just different. And so people will come into your life to try to dim that. And so the more you be aware of your surroundings and aware that you are different and that certain things are going to happen to you, and you have to learn how to react in that situation, till you learn that your energy is a superpower, it can actually destroy you. So you do have to be mindful to who is around you. That could be family, that could be friends, that could be at work, that could be at school, that could be at church. When you do realize that though, even you could be at an older age and you realize, oh my gosh, I am different. That's why these things are happening to me. You're driven by your superpower. You're driven by your energy. You're led in this world by your energy. People gravitate towards you differently than they would at your friend that you're chilling with. And then they will notice that about you. They will notice that about themselves. They'll be like, yo, every time I'm chilling with that girl, why is it that they be talking to her and not acknowledging me that I'm here? Hello? Because it's just, you just stand out. You're just different. And a lot of people will turn around and be jealous of you, and they'll stay close to you just to use that all up. Like, it's crazy. But when you do realize that you need to start treating yourself differently, and you want to be very mindful of where you put your energy, there are things that you can do in order to maintain yourself so that you can keep up with the obstacles that are going to happen. You're going to end up losing a lot of people because you're different and you're living in your purpose, you're finding your purpose, and you're using your energy for yourself. A lot of people are not going to like that because they're so used to you using your energy on them. It's very important to do things like write in a journal, read quotes that uplift you, because a lot of things will change once you start to protect your energy and not let people just come on in and use it all up, then walk out and then come back in and use it again next week. You got to do things to keep yourself together, because it'll be one of those things where you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm alone, because you're so used to just giving it out to that person and then having that person beside you, but they're just beside you to just drain it all up. So that loneliness may come in. You also want to make sure that the way you express yourself is true to you. Give yourself a lot of love. Remind yourself how great you are, how deserving you are, because sometimes you just don't feel like you're deserving of the things that everybody else around you gets. You are deserving of that. It's just that the more that you don't pour into yourself, the more you feel that you're not deserving of it. You want to think right, you want to eat right, you want to act right, you want to be more calm, especially the way you react to things. I would be a reactor. I would react to things not in the way I would react to things now. I would make certain situations get me so mad because I just will feel like it's so unfair. I'll be like, why is this person like out to get me? And I would just be going off. And then in the midst of it, they're just like, ha, we got her exactly where we wanted to get her. You know, we had to get her out of her character. And I realized the more that I focused on myself and the more I would observe more and listen more and not really talk less, but choose my words very wisely, I realized I didn't even care to entertain certain things. And I've been on this thing where I would just let the ship sink. Sometimes you're just the captain of all these ships and they're just floating about. They're only floating on sea because you're there fueling it. But then your ship is sinking. Your mental health is sinking. I realized the more that I focus on my ship, my mental health is better. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, and at the end of the day when I've helped out everybody else, my mental health wouldn't be okay because there was no one there to fuel me, not even me. You are a vibe. You are a good source of power to people, which you're supposed to be for yourself. Don't let negative people and their negative energy come ruin up your good energy. It's not worth it to me to go through people's problem. It's crazy. Because I won't put into you, you're gonna change now? Oh, so you don't want to chill with me no more? Because you don't have me how you want me? Okay, let's keep it moving. I spend a lot of my time now just doing the things that make me feel bliss, that make me feel happy, that make me feel like at the end of the day I did something good and that I'm getting closer to me. Because a lot of us out here, we don't even know, we don't know ourselves. Me in my 30s, I'm still discovering myself, and that's okay, because maybe back then I wasn't supposed to discover it, because if I did, it would have been drained. Now that I'm discovering myself, you think somebody can come and drain me of my energy and use it all up and ruin it? No, it's not happening like that. So honestly, I just hope that this video really helps a lot of you guys out there. I want to make more videos like this. I want to help us find ourselves, but I just felt like one of the first things to do is to protect your energy, because you have that, right? And that energy is going to lead you into other things in life that's really going to help you find your purpose. I want to remind you guys to always stay positive, even in situations where it feels like, you know, it's just over your head. I hope that this video inspires you to discover your superpower, to know that you are a superpower, that your energy is a power, that it is needed for you, and it's not selfish to use it on you. The people around you may make it feel like your energy is supposed to be for them, and they'll start treating you differently. Don't be mentally destroyed about the things that you can control. You can control who you give your energy to. You can control the boundaries that you set. You are in control of a lot of things, and the more you realize yourself, you'll realize that you can make the life that you wanted to make this whole time. And a lot of it has to do with protecting the energy that was God-given to you. I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, it helps out this channel a lot if you do press the like button, give this video like a thumbs up, you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so that you do not miss out on future content. I want to see you guys soon, so make sure that you do subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate you guys for even making it this far in the video. If you've made it this far, which, oh my gosh, that is pretty cool, you guys, because I just feel like it's so necessary right now, because I feel like the world is just going through this major shift. Okay, I feel like it's so different right now. A lot of people are so lonely, and a lot of us are just so lost, and I just feel like me protecting my energy these days has just been one of those things that's been very different, because I don't give as much as I used to, because I'm just protecting myself. So if you have made it this far in the video, it actually would mean so much to me if you left a blue heart at the bottom, so that I know that you made it this far, and that maybe you too need to see more videos like this, because it has been a long journey for me to even start making these videos right now, because I felt like I was so damaged on the inside that I couldn't, and that I wasn't worthy of making these types of videos. But I want to help those who have been in situations like me, where you're just so totally lost sometimes, and I want you to know I got you, and I'm here. I'm about to go do some grocery shopping. Hopefully this weather clears up. It was so crazy in the beginning, like you just heard all that thunder and lightning and God talking to us, but it did say that it was supposed to clear up soon. If not, I want to have to do this tomorrow, but I will see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye. See you guys in the next one.